Beacon Skiff Apple Orchard is into something good with a new line of apparel to benefit a local nonprofit.
That's right. Wellness educator and founder of KK Discovers, Kelly Kinahan, and Marianne Brennan of Beacon Skiff teamed up to create Good Apple to help Peace Inc. They join us this morning to tell us more. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. And Kelly, let's start with you. You know, you've partnered with Beacon Skiff to create this new line of apparel. Why was it important for you to do something like this?
So I started KK Discovers a couple years ago to spread love and light and with others throughout the community while donating a percentage of proceeds from the apparel line to local nonprofits. I met Mary Ann at a mindful yoga retreat this summer where we had to stare in each other's eyes for 5 minutes and say nothing. So there was an instant connection. She inquired about the logo, and that's how it started.
All right, well, Marianne, I was going to ask you how you got involved with this, but I think I know the answer to that now. Why Peace Inc.? Why was it important to give back to this particular organization?
So at Beacon Skiff, we're constantly trying to find ways to make the most impactful difference in the organizations that we can. You know, it's great to spread our resources out, but it's also nice to really focus in. And Kelly and I decided to focus in on organizations that benefit local families and really empower them to be self-sufficient and reach their full potential. Well, so that's how we came up with Peace Inc.
You know, Marianne, speaking of, what's really interesting too is, do I understand this correctly, that the apparel that you all have created sort of merges both of your logos?
It does. So Kelly's logo, the Project Love logo, is the heart in the circle that you see there. And so the Beacon Skiff logo has an apple, and it's also a circular logo. So it was really fun. Kelly came to my office, and we just started sketching things. And then she took it back to her designer, who kind of rounded it out and made it what it is now.
Kelly, for people who don't know what Peace Inc. is or does, can you give us a little bit more information about that particular organization?
Yes, so my good friend and neighbor, Nancy Miller, actually is friends with Sharon Thompson through Peace Inc. So she made that introduction. I spoke to Sharon and learned that they actually provide 20+ programs that support families throughout Onondaga County. And Marianne and I reviewed those programs, and we focused in on 3 that focus on the children. So there's a Head Start program that helps children ages 3 to 5 achieve their full potential, providing early childhood development, health and family services. They also have family resource centers throughout Onondaga County, and they have multiple services under the family resource centers, but a few that we honed in on were the activities for children, crisis intervention, and parent support. And then they also have a program called Big Brother, Big Sister, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. It's one-on-one mentoring, a one-on-one mentoring youth program.
So, you know, this is also fantastic, and the way people can support you all, ladies, and Marianne, is by purchasing this apparel. So what are we talking about? You know, what kind of apparel can we find?
So it's up here behind me. I'm also wearing one of the sweatshirts. So it's called the Good Apple campaign. It's just a fun way to take a saying and incorporate it with the Beacon Skiff brand. You know, we're in a lot of different businesses now. We have a lot of different ventures going on, but our main business will always be apple farming. So it was a way to get our customers involved. Really, all they need to do is purchase one of these pieces of apparel, and 100% of the proceeds are going to go directly to Peace Inc.
Well, it's a great cause, and again, we want to remind you that the Good Apple apparel launches today. It is live, went live at 10 a.m. Items can be purchased at Beacon Skiff General Store, on the Apple Hill campus, or online. Items range from $24.95 to $39.95. And to learn more, visit beaconskiff.com.